Meep Reads here. Welcome back to another video. So I have a new camera angle again, and that's because I'm recording with my phone now instead of with my camera as before. So I think I'm going to keep this for a while. And anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing Max Einstein, Rebels with a Cause. Last week I did Max Einstein, The Genius Experiment, but today I'm reviewing the sequel because it just came out in September, and I really wanted to review it last week, but with it being my birthday and all, I really couldn't. And if you enjoy, make sure to like the video, and also, if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you're notified when my next video comes out. Let's get into it. Max Einstein, Rebels with a Cause has 288 pages, and the first one I said it was a realistic fiction, but I really think for this one it's a fiction just because of some of the other things that happened, but you can always expect that out of a series, and it doesn't take away from the book at all. So in this book, Max is back with all of her Changemaker friends, this time trying to solve a life-threatening crisis in a village in India, and it involves a water shortage problem, and Max and her friends have to figure out how to stop this problem while the evil Dr. Zim and the Corp are trying to kidnap Max so they can create their quantum computer. For the age range, I'm going to put it the same as the first Max Einstein, so ages 8 to 14, and it's such a big range because, there's no swearing at all or anything like that, and there's nothing, and it's not too childish that 13, 14-year-olds wouldn't enjoy. So, you could even read this to younger kids. I don't know if they would enjoy it as much, but it's definitely a very good book for this wide of a range. I give the characters a 10, and there was really one character, Dr. Zim, in particular, where I really liked how mysterious he was, and there was this one line that I'm not going to say in case you haven't read the book yet, but it just really showed what kind of character he was, and it made me really suspenseful, and it's going to be a long time waiting for the third one because of it. I give the storytelling a 10, and James Patterson and Grabenstein yet again bring to the table with this sequel, and it's definitely not to disappoint compared to the first one. And you can't ask anything more out of this. And I think the one thing that I would want to see is maybe a different problem coming up. And the reason I say this is because, in the first and second book, they're talking about small villages in Africa and India, and they help them with problems. And I definitely enjoy how they're doing this because there's some villages that they need water and they need energy and things like that. But I think for the third book, I'd like to see a major world crisis maybe being solved. That might be too much to ask for, but I would enjoy that change in scenery. I give the plot a 9, and this is not the perfect series, but, it's one of the best, so you can't take it away from that. But I like the plot. It's just, we needed maybe a couple of new problems coming up where it was just Max trying to avoid Dr. Zim, and maybe if there's another company that is trying to kidnap Max. And for example, James Patterson has done this before in Treasure Hunters, where it's different enemies every book, and I would really enjoy to see this come to Max Einstein, but it's a great plot nevertheless. I give the length a 7, and the only reason that I took 3 points off is because there were some times where we read about Dr. Zim's perspective on the chase, trying to find Max, and I think that there were some points that we didn't need that, and that we would rather see Max, and maybe that also has to do something with the plot where we wanted to see more specific details about how Max solves all these problems with Siobhan and everyone else. And I think other than that, it was a perfect length and you could really get through easily. I give the ending a 10, and even though I kind of want a change in scenery in the next book, the ending was definitely wrapped up very well, and it gives you a point where it's not too much on a cliffhanger, and you can definitely wait for the third book, and I really hope that there's a third book because I love reading these, but I hope that it comes out next year. And if not, then 2021. But I really hope 2020 because that will be a great year if so. And I know that the new middle school book is coming out February 2020. So be on the lookout for that. But I just really hope that it all works out. So Max Einstein, Rebels with a Cause, got 46 out of 50. And I think that this one was just as enjoyable to read as the first one. It's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely up there. If this was perfect, it reaches about right there. So I really hope that a third one comes out. And it might not come out next year because middle school, I think it's the 13th now, is coming out in February. So I really hope that it comes out at the end of the year, like Max Einstein came out in September. And I can't really say anything other than that because there's nothing negative that I can say about James Patterson or any of his books. That is going to wrap it up for this video. And if you agreed with my opinions in this video, make sure to hit the like button so that I know that you're really enjoying my channel. And if you want to see more reviews from me, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you're notified when every new review comes out. I will see you next time.